Hi, Hannah. It's great to see you again. I'm really glad that we took the time to do a wellness exam, and once again, the results are very good. But let me ask you, are you feeling good about where you're at physically?
I'm feeling really great about it.
That is awesome. Chiropractic works. Well, you've come a long ways since you first come in to see us. I want to remind you again about how far you have come. You had a great deal of that low back pain that was going down into your right leg, and you had commented on how it was difficult for you getting in and out of the car, getting around. It was even hard for you doing a lot of your normal activities throughout the day. It was even keeping you up at night. You are glad that you're done with that, and we want to keep it that way. I'm glad to say you have been getting stronger and stronger. I can tell so much difference because your body is responding, just as I had hoped. You are stabilized and your muscles are remembering that proper position. So you're exactly where I hoped you would be at this point in your care. That means it's time for you to move to wellness care. At the end of your appointment today, Sharon up front will schedule this wellness care for you so you know exactly what to do. All you have to do is follow the directions, just like your navigation system. So I'm going to put you on at once a month with wellness visits because I believe that that's what it will take to keep you in the stabilized condition. Please remember, it is impossible for me to anticipate and know when you could do something that could cause an injury. For example, if you're going skiing in the mountains, you're spending time on the water, or even if you take a hard fall. But as long as you're doing your normal activities, just as you have been for the last couple of months, I feel confident that this once a month will keep you stabilized. So for us to accomplish this move to wellness, you need to come in once a month for the year. That's only 12 visits to keep you properly maintained in this wellness condition. As you remember from the video that we just had you watch, health doesn't just stay that way, it has to be maintained, just like your house or your car. Now let me go ahead and clarify why this wellness phase of your care is essential. To do this, I want to compare your health to your wealth. I'm sure you've heard financial experts talk about how important it is for you to save for your retirement. The key is for us to save enough. The experts will tell you that they don't want you to outlive your retirement. It would be hard for you to start working once you reach 92. I would say the same thing about your health. And if I would ask you the same question, we'd realize that your health is more important than your wealth. So the question I have for you, are you going to outlive your ability to move, to play, to function, or even to travel? Will you live longer than your mobility? So when it comes to our finances, we're often asked if we're going to outlive those retirement savings. But what's more important to question is our concerns for our health. As we mentioned before, are you going to outlive your ability to move, to play, to travel? Will you live longer than that mobility? And by how many years? It's already common to live to 90, and many are already living beyond 100. So imagine the lifespan of our children. Now we must make sure we can live as long as we're alive. It is essential that you invest in your mobility. You're going to need it. When the rest of your family is going somewhere, don't you want to be able to go, play with your kids, your grandkids, your great-grandkids? That mobility is essential because we are living longer. The number of people aged 65 and older in the United States are expected to almost double by 2050. So the Census Bureau is saying that older U.S. residents are expected to grow from 43 million in 2012 to nearly 84 million over the next 4 decades as the baby boomer generation ages. So that's also saying that 1 in 5 of the nation's population will be 65 or older by 2030. The number of U.S. seniors will be larger than the number of those who are 18 and younger. So we are living longer, and that includes you. So, as an example, we never used to hear about dementia or Alzheimer's disease, and yet now we hear about it all the time, and we see it everywhere. But dementia is not new. It's just that in the past, there's few people who live long enough to suffer the problem. And now that people live a lot longer, we have many more people that are suffering from this cruel disease, showing that that longer life that we have is revealing the areas that we neglect with our health. In the same way, immobility is not a new health problem, but at times it sure seems like it. It is simply because when the life expectancy was under 65, it wasn't nearly as obvious, and we didn't see the effects of neglect because there was no important place on prevention and maintenance of the spine. But now people are living longer, and now we see the effects of no maintenance. It's not good. If we don't maintain your musculoskeletal system, life will take its toll. You will lose that ability to enjoy the daily activities of your life. Today we have a lot of handicapped places. With this growth in seniors and all of us living longer, if we have no prevention and no maintenance, how many more are we going to need? The right answer isn't more handicapped spaces. The right answer is proper care and maintenance. There's also been a tremendous increase in number of walkers or wheelchairs for seniors because they have lived longer than their mobility. Our life expectancy has increased, and we have neglected to maintain our spinal system. The result? We can't move. So if we need a walker or wheelchair at 70, and say we live to be 100, that is 30 long years in a wheelchair. So when you or your kids get older, I'm sure you want to be able to spend those time with your grandchildren at their games, or if they have concerts. Do you want to be able to get around without having everyone around you having to stop what they're doing to make you a special case and just to help you get from the car to the building? Or do you want to be able to move and to live? We need to stay as young as we can for as long as we can. Live today with proper maintenance for your health and wellness so we can live tomorrow like you want to live, with that mobility and that ease. The older you get, the more you need all the health and function you can get. The best investment you can make is your ability to live the whole time you're alive. Don't outlive your mobility. Follow the maintenance plan of your doctor of chiropractic and enjoy those results. All right, well, let's get you forward and get you moving on to your new wellness.